6th एपिसोड. आता ह्याच्यामध्ये आपण मेडिसिन बनवून थॉमसला देणार आहे आणि त्याच्यानंतर आपला जो मित्र आहे जो खूप अडकलेला आहे त्याला वाचवायचा आहे. तो आपण मेडिसिन बनवलंय, तर ते मेडिसिन घेऊन आपल्याला त्या थॉमसला द्यायचं आहे आणि थॉमसला दिल्यानंतर आपल्याला कसं तरी आपल्या मित्राला वाचवायचं आहे. तर आपण थॉमसकडे चाललो आता मेडिसिन घेऊन. पटकन जायचं म्हणजे कोणाला कळलं नाही पाहिजे. फास्ट 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 फास्ट. मी मेडिसिन बनवलं आणि सेव्हियर सॅप्स पण बनवले, म्हणजे कसं की आपल्याला कुठे पण सेव्ह करता येईल. सो आपण वाचून राहू. इथे आपण सेव्ह करू 1 मिनिट. इथं आपण सेव्ह करून टाकू. आणि आता इथून पुढे जाऊ, म्हणजे काही झालं तरी परत मागे घुसता येईल. इकडून जाऊया.
The 10th bell. I don't have much time left.
Huh? I must be mad.
पटकन पटकन पटकन. 10th बेल राहिली, 10th बेल राहिली आहे. 11व्या बेलला का 12व्या बेलला त्याला शिक्षा पडणार आहे. फास्ट 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 फास्ट. शिट. कट सीन. हो डॅम.
Did
खूप
you get
वाचलो,
it?
खूप वाचलो.
It will have to be diluted. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
इट्स गोना वर्क. मला माहिती ते चालणार आहे. डोंट वरी. शिट शिट शिट. लॉर्ड केपॉन.
You all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug, and worst of all, a poacher.
भाई असं असं नाही. शिट 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 वद्द नाही 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 कोणतरी या पटकन भाई असं कसं ह्याला कसं काय मारतात
And
भाई
so,
कोणतरी या
for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead.
You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Ratoi.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake.
But sir, the captain.
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this. I am a nobleman, do you hear?
fuck what the fuck
Take your
Bhai.
hands off me.
shit no
You can't do this.
Open the gates.
कोणतरी आलं
My lord. What the hell is going on? It was just it's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
शिट भाई काय टायमिंगला आलाय तो काय टायमिंगला आलाय भाई हे पण वाचला शिट
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Ratai, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right then. Let's hear it.
ह्याला भेटण्यासाठी
My
एवढे कष्ट
respects,
केले
Sir
आपण
Otto.
कुठे
I
कुठे
am Sir
फिरलो
Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it? Well, it was somewhat unexpected. I must say, it was the first time I had a noose around my neck, and it wasn't the most pleasant experience.
Please, accept my apologies, sir. And that of my chamberlain, too. Is that not so, Ulrich? I must say in his defense that he had my orders not to admit anyone to the castle and to be cautious.
I understand, sir. At home, some bandits got into Tamberg by subterfuge, and it cost us a lot of effort to reconquer it.
I'm glad you understand. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
But we can all point the finger. Your League of Lords, on the other hand, abducted the king. Although I don't doubt your reasons, just as Sir Hanush did.
We certainly had. The main one being that your Wenzel is an irresponsible drunkard and idler who is hurting the Empire by his inactivity. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
Well, betray is a strong word. We came to you, Sir Otto, because you're the leading voice of the League of Lords. I expect there are also lords among your ranks who are considering how to find a way out of this sticky situation. And for the Kingdom of Bohemia, it would certainly be better if our powers were to join rather than parting.
Your companion speaks like a diplomat, Sir Hans. However, the question is whether it's possible to join fire with water and end up with anything but nasty smoke. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
Is that all, sir?
It's no simple task. Knowing Yaromir, if I sent a common messenger, he'd come back with a boot print on his backside. Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky. They tend to be fixated on their own somewhat fragile status.
What should we do if he's unwilling to heed what we say?
His house has always been loyal to mine, and it has always been more than worth their while. So tell him that I would like it to remain so. I do not expect any great obstacles, but it would be wise to show Sir Yaromir respect by sending him someone of status. He will take his time over being persuaded, and then concur, as he always has done.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less from you.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
ओके तो
Thank you,
आपल्याला त्या
sir.
दुसऱ्या ह्याच्यात
May
जायचं
I ask something, Sir
कॅसल
Otto?
मध्ये.
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor, a stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. Furthermore, his lordship has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, and naturally your equipment shall be returned to you.
चलो तो यांनी आपल्याला टास्क दिलाय ते करायचंय. बरं झालं भाई वाचलो आले ते म्हणून.
So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offence.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences?
दरवाजा लावून घेतो.
You are not.
किंग परत
What's
चिडायचं
more,
आपल्यावर.
you had plenty of reasons to realize it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realized that.
You couldn't have realized. Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more I apologize. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today. Silence is golden, eh? Nevertheless, welcome to Trusky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the
So
way,
आपल्याला
this
आता
place is a maze for
चेंबरलिनला फॉलो
strangers.
करायचंय.
It's very easy to get lost.
तो आता सांगतोय काहीतरी बघ 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 बघ. पण या फालतू चेंबरलिन मुळे माझा तो केपॉन मेला असता. कसला हरामी आहे पण हा. त्याला वरून हे पण नव्हतं दिलं होतं की भाई लटकवायचं, तरी मुद्दाम म्हणून भाई स्वतःच्या प्लेजर साठी भाई तो लटकत होता.
The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
All too well, thanks.
भाई तू मला दाखव नको, मी चप्पा चप्पा केलाय सगळा ढूंढून, म्हणजे सगळा उलटा पालटा केलाय. ब्लॅकस्मिथ लगेच कामाला लागला. आता राजा आला ना, तर फालतू काम तर करत नव्हता काही.
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord.
ये
Be sure you're
तलवार.
not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path.
मी ते उगाच टाकलं. एवढे शिल्ड कशाला घेतले तुम्ही? और कपड़े तो घालना पड़ेगा ना. रस्टेड प्लेट. तलवार इक्विप आणि इक्विप नाही, खालच्याच इक्विप. बेल्ट नाही घातला का? बेल्ट कुठे गेला आपला? तेच म्हणलं बेल्ट कुठे गेला. पळता नाही येते कारण की येस शिल्ड आली आपल्याकडे. डी. बापरे केवढं सामान आहे. काय झालं हे? Hell no. अच्छा सगळं तिकडे गेलं. बेस्ट बेस्ट बेस्ट. जे लागेल तेच घेता येतं आता. शूज त्याच्यानंतर आपले 87 हीच घेऊ जाऊ दे. नोबल क्लोथ हे घेऊ. लॉंग गेलंय गॅम्बरसन तरी घेऊ. बेल्ट त्याच्यानंतर हॅमर स्पेअर घेऊ. हे पण घेऊ. शिल्ड घेऊ. ही घेऊ आणि एक्स घेऊ. आता घालू ते. हे घ्यायचं नाही हे गरजेचं आहे. पैसे पैसे गरजेचे आहेत. लेट्स गो. आता त्या हॉर्स कडे जायचं आणि तिथून आपल्याला निघायचंय पुढे. तो चलो.
Greetings. What brings you here so early in the morning?
A horse, Kabat. I want a horse.
Well, fuck me blind. You've worked your way up in the world. There's not many of us has that kind of luck. Hats off. I've got Herring here all ready and waiting for you. He ain't the fastest, but he'll work his little heart out, and he'll keep going for fucking ages. And he's a well-behaved, smart animal as well. An honest stock, too. From the Semine stud farm. Not one of them stolen nags that's seen around these parts. I've heard that wind is blowing from them dodgy nomads.
पुढचं विचारले का? पुढचं विचारले का?
So I heard.
Well, let's not forget about
थोडा दिन निघ
Warhorse.
तू कबात.
He's there in the stables, so go
Kachara.
get him. You do know how to ride, don't you?
Ah, don't worry. I'm right at home with horses. The main thing is to spur him on as fast as he can go. And when he can't keep it up, press him on, so he'll endure more next time. Spurs are a horseman's best friend.
Christ, fella, you don't know shit.
Shit.
It's a shame I have to give Eric to the
Yeah.
likes of you. He deserves a better master.
अरे यार.
Now listen well, or I'll put the spurs into you. The first thing is, pet him now and again when you're in the saddle. Then he'll be calmer, looser. Actually, best do that as soon as you mount him. Once you're mounted, don't drive him too much over tough terrain. He won't trot too good, and he won't move too fast neither. After all, the roads ain't for show, and horses ain't stupid, mind. If you leave him standing around, he'll most likely go and find a place he likes. A trough where he can drink, or maybe some pasture. So don't be surprised if you leave him alone and then can't find him afterwards.
All right. I'll bear that in mind.
And of course, the horse needs good kit, no more than yourself. Saddle, bridle, horseshoes. I've prepared some decent tack for you, so I don't get my arse whipped for not treating his lordship's honoured guest right. Mistakes don't go unpunished here. You can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure. Thanks.
It was good to see you, my friend.
Stamina, speed 40, courage 14, value. Oh, nice. Let's go, my boy. लेट्स गो.
Yes.
मजा येते. हं?
I'm glad you're here.
अरे
I needed
घोड्याचं
to
तोंड
catch a
कुठे
breath
गेलं?
of fresh air. I've had it up
अरे
to
भाई
here with that
घोड्याचं तोंड.
Chamberlain Stuffenberg or whatever the bastard's name is.
Aye. Whenever I see him, I feel like giving him a smack in the mouth as well.
Or 5, which reminds me. Look, I know I behaved like an idiot, but
Happens to the best of us. But you can rely on me. Always. We had a disagreement, that's all. Who doesn't sometimes? You're the closest friend I have left.
thank you, Henry. I really appreciate it. I'm glad to have you as my page. You know, Hanush assigned you to me as a kind of punishment, but now I wouldn't want anyone else by my side. You have my word as a nobleman.
And you have my word as a blacksmith that I'll stand by you. Even if it isn't always easy going.
Then your word must be as firm as steel. But I take my promises seriously too. And since I made a promise to Bajena, we have to repay our debt.
You're right. That's only proper.
Therefore, I entrust you with that, on behalf of both of us. Give her our sincerest thanks, along with this. That ought to repay our debt royally.
Your wish is my command, sir.
As soon as we get back from Nabokov. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then.
लेट्स गो. नवीन काहीतरी आता चालू होणार आहे आपल्याला. नवीन कुठेतरी जायचंय. सो आपण जर जर्नल मध्ये गेलो आपल्याला कळेल. नेबेकॉव. वेर इज नेबेकॉव? न्यूके वेस्ट. आय डोंट नो वेर इज. ओके. आता तो आपल्याला नेईल. चल भाई. Let's go.
Did you hear about what
It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I
Must
can't
have
deny, this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little
हा जो
fortress in
आता
comparison.
घोडाचा
Von
चाललाय
Berghoff
ना
certainly knows how to make
त्याला
an
ड्रॉट
impression.
बोलतात.
That's true.
ट्रॉट.
Von Burgov must be loaded.
So
I
horse
expect the
is
office of the Royal Chamberlain
right
is a
now.
nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots.
मजा येते घोडा चालवायला. मजा येते. रिअल लाईफ मध्ये पण मजा येते आणि असं पण मजा येते. इथेच लटकावणार होतं हॅन्सला.
Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul. And he'd ask me,
Let's go
so
guys.
son,
Soldier bye
what
bye.
great deeds have you achieved in life?
इथे चाललो
I'd
होतो.
have to tell him,
इथेच कुठेतरी.
well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally,
त्यांनी
and
आपल्या
then they had me for
तोंडावर
poaching.
गूळ
Christ
टाकला
on a
होता.
stick. I
Let's
can't
go
have that.
guys.
When I go into
आपण
the next
चाललोय
life,
मोठ्या
I need
नवीन
to have something
adventure ला
better
आता.
to tell. A whole lot better.
Well, you'll be telling him how you put a stop to the war in the land, saved King Venceslas, and brought peace to the people.
That doesn't sound too shabby. Only, how to actually achieve it.
चल ना रे.
Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How could I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Truskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready. Forward!
Go!
Let's go.
Go! Go! Quick! Ka! Go!
या. अरे नाही नाही. ठीक आहे ठीक आहे ठीक आहे. तुझ्यानुसार तुझ्यानुसार.
Ka!
ठीक आहे सॉरी 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 चल भाई चल भाई
Go!
थोडा थकायला आला
Go!
कुठे गेला अरे हा कुठे गेला अच्छा पुढे गेला
Die! Quick!
Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
Think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
You never give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out
याची
of the way,
वेगळीच मजा
the
आहे
sooner we can finally start dealing
Hands
with more
कापांची.
important matters.
त्याला वेगळाच रिस्पेक्ट लागतो चलो चलो चलो
Quick!
त्याला फॉलो करू
Die!
We turn right here.
I was thinking about our mission. What do you think of our prospects with von Bergov?
Well, we haven't got off to the best start, have we? But I'll do everything in my power to ensure we succeed. Hanush, Radzig and Jobst are depending on us. If they thought it was a lost cause, they wouldn't have sent
एक
me.
मिनिट गाइस पण हे चेक करू की
They'd have sent...
लेट्स
You know, someone less important. That's diplomacy in a nutshell. If you're serious about something, you send someone important to add gravity and show respect.
You didn't answer my question.
I did. You just didn't realize. All right, I'll explain. According to what Hanush told me before we set out, von Bergov is no fool. Quite the opposite. Persuading him won't be easy. We have to show him he has more to gain than to lose with us.
What does he have to gain?
That's what we have to work out. But sometimes gaining something is less important than not losing what you have. We should be able to agree on that.
Your knowledge of these parts is impressive.
Don't worry. I spent some time in the local forest, so I know my way around. Soon the path will turn sharply and head down a steep hill. So be careful your horse doesn't stumble. And by the way, there won't be time for it now, but near Nabokov there's this nice marsh where wild boar go to wallow. A good spot. Tried and tested.
Have you forgotten your last encounter with a boar?
Don't be so discouraging. I've learned a thing or two since then, and I won't let any swine catch me off guard.
लेट्स गो आलो आपण
So, we're
नाबाकाव
here.
फोर्ट्रेस
What now, Sir Hans?
तिकडे एवढे
Ah,
छोटे
I
छोटे
expect
फोर्ट्रेस
someone
असायचे
will come
मला
to
वाटलं
greet
चांगलं
us.
मोठं असेल नाही तर
And hopefully not
आपल्या
like they did in
महाराष्ट्रामध्ये वगैरे
Trotsky.
आपले फोर्ट्रेस
Hey,
केवढे मोठे
so
असतात
Yaromir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Bergov. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
नाही ना रिसीव्ह
Come
केलं
along.
भाई.
Sir Yaramir
लातच
will be
घालेल.
here any moment.
See?
थँक यू. काहीतरी उपयोग झाला पाहिजे.
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nabokov at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaramira. Sir Otto von Bergov asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses! My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir,
येड्या
how
हिंदी
did you
आहे भैया.
achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Berkhoff didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaramira. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramira very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
All good.
Aye. Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far-off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that.
Let's
I'll
go.
make you feel at home and we can have
चला
a chat.
चला. एक सगळे थर्स्टी असतात. सगळ्यांना ताण लागते. चला. जेव्हा बघू तेव्हा ना प्यायलाच बसायचं असतं. नल्ले सगळे.
As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzer and check how he's looking after your...
कसं बोला कुठे गेला?
We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him. Play if
पहिला
he finds
याच्याबरोबर
himself at a loose end. At least
फिरायचंय
he'll
मग
show you how
त्याच्यानंतर
your
त्याच्या
betters
घोड्यांबद्दल
play.
जरा माहिती
Right you
करायची.
are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertul, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
Sheathe that weapon
Supposed to be
immediately.
a threat.
Sorry,
That's
sorry,
see?
sorry,
Right.
sorry,
It
sorry,
didn't
sorry,
even hurt.
sorry,
Now,
sorry,
you
sorry,
can leave
sorry,
that weapon where it belongs.
sorry, 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 sorry.
I heard Lord von Berghoff himself sent you.
Shit.
So, what has he sent you with?
That's for their lordships to know. Not me.
Aye. No one tells us commoners anything. Typical
जरी माहित
lords.
असलं
But
तरी
you
मी काय
must have
सांगू
heard
तुला बाई.
something.
हा भामटा
You know
आहे.
how it goes. You've got
भामटा आहे,
ears, ain't you?
भामटा.
Aye, I've got ears. But I don't crouch at keyholes.
All right, I didn't mean to offend you. Tell me one thing, though. Why didn't von Berghoff send one of his own instead
reputation
of
जाऊ दे
some
पण बाई का
Lord
सांगायचं?
of Perkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaramir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Perkstein, is somehow significant.
Pretty significant.
Now, the
obviously.
Lords of Liper are a large house. Among them, Capon is pretty insignificant.
That must piss him off, eh? I wonder how many more of his relatives will have to pass on before he gets something worthwhile.
Well, I never looked into it.
And you're his what? Yeah, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it, but mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yeremir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've got time to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters. You for yours, me for mine.
Sure, why not?
I accept
Let's
your
go.
I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place. Get your kit ready, and we can get stuck in.
चालेल चालेल चालेल.
I don't want to pry, Michael, but Sir Yaramir said he had some luck with horses. That sounds interesting.
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship's affairs are a long story, and a dull one at that.
Ah, you're right. Life's too short for boring stuff.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
Let's fight. Let's go. अरे
Let's do it, Michael.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here, so we'll use them. We don't want to hack each other to pieces, do we?
That's sensible.
We'll do it in a little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want, and we'll get cracking.
Long sword try करू आपण. कधी केली नाही long sword try.
Give me a long sword.
You must fancy yourself a master swordsman. I can't wait to see what you can do with it. Give me a moment. I'll put my gear on.
Let's
Well
go.
then. Ready? Keep it up, young sir.
Let's go. Glory to Lord Capon.
ए थांब. थांब थांब.
That was something. I've been waiting for you. Lord Nabok! Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time. The good name of Lord Yeremir has been defended. But you defended Lord Capon's too. You fought well. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be in that house beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a game of dice's work. Or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you how we hold races to pass the time. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery with Mark. I reckon you'll find him on the gate.
Okay.
My God, what happened to you?
You can't be here. That's it. Go now.
Greetings.
लागलंय मला.
Sir, I watched your duel against Michael. It was amazing. Don't take your defeat to heart. Michael's pretty tough. None of the men here can match him.
Aye. I found out the hard way.
But they usually get battered even worse. You really made him work for his victory, didn't you?
I did my best. And that's why I'm here, in fact.
बाबा मला तू
You knocked me about a bit.
बघच करत बसलो.
I was
ठीक
wondering
नाही
if you'd
करणार
take a look at my
आहे.
wounds, if you've got a moment.
That's what I'm here for. Show me so I know if I need to apply ointment, stitches, or the saw.
It surely won't be all that bad.
Don't worry, Sir Knight. You'll live here in one piece. Well, I've done what I could. Better now?
Yes,
Aye.
of course. एकदम
Much
I
better.
captain. एकदम
Thanks a
मस्त.
lot.
तंदुरुस्त.
I'm glad. Will you tell me who you are?
Henry, Lord Capon's retainer. We're on a mission from Lord Bombergov.
Oh, I'm Clara. Nice to meet you, Sir Knight.
My sword is at your service, miss.
Blimey! No one's ever said anything like that to me before. But it's not your sword I need so much as your legs.
My legs?
I have to go and get fresh herbs for our sick folks. It's not far, but I'll be grateful for an escort and protector. And if you tell me about your chivalrous deeds, it'll shorten the time.
Let's go.
I'll be happy to. At least I'll get to
Thank
explore the
you,
Nabarkov surroundings.
The countryside's pretty round here, but it won't be a long walk. I'll just pick some herbs in the glade. Shall we go?
Yeah, chalo chalo. Health वाढते
Our
हळूहळू
little
माझी.
fortress doesn't impress you much, I suppose.
I guess आपण ना पिऊन घेऊ.
You must be used to real castles. Actually, that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last. Tell me more about knights, or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
All right then.
आता आपण तिला
Some
एकदम
time ago,
आपली
my
स्टोरी
native
सांगणार आणि ती
region,
पुढे
far from
फिदा
here,
होणार मग आपल्याला
was
सगळ्याचे
plagued
scene.
by a gang of bandits. I tracked them, and it wasn't easy until I found their secret stronghold in an abandoned village. My lord's retinue, me included, went at them. There was a terrible battle. Our enemies were humans, and they fought like demons. A lot of blood was shed. But we were victorious.
You really aren't any run-of-the-mill man-at-arms. At least I have nothing to fear when I'm with you. Tell me more, please.
In the hills above Sasau River, I discovered the enemy's hidden camp. I told the lords about it, and they assembled a force, just like Lord Bombergov is doing now. We approached under cover of darkness and attacked.
Clever. And how did it work out? Do tell.
I myself led the attack and fought my way to the main
आपण
tent.
full तिला
That night
story
I fought
सांगतोय
like
सगळं.
Alexander the Great himself.
Full hang होती.
I don't know this Alexander of yours, but he sounds like a real knight. Thank you for telling me your stories. It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other talents too.
छान. काय टॅलेंट्स आहे तुझ्याकडे? लोकांना ठीक करणं. It's too good talent. इच्छा असेल काहीतरी. काय झालं?
This really is a lovely spot. If it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. But I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments and concoctions run out, they reach for the liquor. And if his lordship found out I was dawdling, he'd have my guts for garters.
Does Yaramir treat you badly?
Not at all. He's a good master, but strict, I can't lie. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
For dawdling? I can.
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
Sure, let's
Sure.
go.
I'll be glad to help. What do you need?
I need marigold, a lot of it ideally. Then poppy and some sage. It all grows in the glade here, but sometimes it takes a while to find.
All right. I'll be right back.
Thank you. I'll wait here.
तू कशाला आली?
I apologize.
My gold. नाही सेज आहे. सेज सापडलं. पॉपी पण पाहिजे. आणि मारीगोल्ड. हा इथे आहे मारीगोल्ड. मारीगोल्ड किती पाहिजे? बापरे, एवढे? काय बनवायचंय का हिला? डॅन्डलिन पण आहे इथे, मारीगोल्ड पण आहे. डॅन्डलिन केलं मी आता. लेट्स गो. घ्या बाई साहेब, घ्या. कुठं गेली? नखरेल ठीक आहे. आई झालं ना? नाही झालं. पॉपी राहिली का? तर घेतलं मी सगळं. डन. मैडम जी ले लो.
I've got everything.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. You've really helped me out.
Of
You
course.
promised you'd tell me something.
I will. Don't worry. But first, I want to show you something. Hurry.
Let's go. अरे 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 अरे, ये औरत तो भागने लगी. कहाँ लेके जा रही हो मोहतरमा?
Now tell me what's so important that you couldn't tell me back there in the glade.
I wanted to give you a riddle.
A riddle? Why?
You'll know soon enough. Now listen. I bloom in silence, a petal's grace, a delicate charm in a hidden place, a whispered scent, a subtle ploy. What am I, elusive and coy? Solve this riddle, unlock the joy.
I get it. You want me and I want you to.
The only petal I see here is called Clara.
The right answer. And
Hey,
now
wow.
for your reward.
What the? What the?
I hope they didn't hear us in the fortress.
What
People
the
wouldn't
hell?
half talk. If you're as good as that on the battlefield, may God have mercy on your enemies.
I'm not so considerate on the battlefield.
I didn't know कि
because,
ऐसे
as a
make out
true
करता
knight,
था.
I must do everything I can for a damsel in distress.
You'll
Sure.
soon be a begging knight if you carry on like that.
What do you mean?
Well, I can grind the seeds and the like, but not every damsel in distress knows the recipe.
Shit.
Should we stay a while longer?
No, up you get. I've got enough herbs and the sick are waiting. Pass me my clothes, please.
Sure. I should get dressed too.
Shit.
Farewell for
Shit.
now, Henry.
Shit.
And thanks for your help.
What the hell is that? Shit. Shit. अच्छा गावात. I didn't knew. What the fuck? It was pleasure to have you, ma'am.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Damn. I didn't knew की याच्यामध्ये एवढं खतरनाक आहे. Damn.
Saturn and Jupiter are in a bad constellation at the moment. That churns up the black
Pleasure.
and makes you ill.
Hey, sir, got a moment? I'm going into the woods to collect dead wood, if you know what I mean.
What? What are you on about?
Nothing, sir, just saying I'm off to collect some kindling. I thought you might give me a hand.
Well, that's all you like.
No.
But if I told
Wait,
you they gain 3 times as much milk afterwards, you still wouldn't be impressed, would you?
God bless you.
Wait, really?
Aye, aye. Take my advice and go and pickle some cabbage first.
ते प्रॅक्टिस होते वाटतं बो अँड ॲरोची. सो आता त्यांची मीटिंग होईपर्यंत थांबायला लागेल आपल्याला इथे. त्यांची मीटिंग जेव्हा होईल तेव्हा होईल. पण तोपर्यंत इथे फिरू शकतो. डॅम, हा कसला, अरे केवढे भारी घोडे आहेत. केवढे भारी भारी घोडे आहेत तिथे.
Lovely horses you have here.
Aye, right beauties, ain't they?
There must be more of them than men in the fortress. That many horses must have cost a fortune.
That's right. Sir Yaramir had a stroke of luck.
What stroke of luck was that?
Look, this is Noble's business. I shouldn't go flapping my lips about it.
So there is something dodgy about it, eh?
Bollocks! It's all above board, especially our horses. Why not do something for your own lord's honour instead of insulting my lord's honour? We sometimes have this little race. You've got a horse, so you can show us your riding skills, eh?
I'll show you, provided you tell me the truth about the horses afterwards.
All right, it's a deal. The race is from here to Nabokov Mill. That's down the path there and to the right after the little bridge. At the mill, there's this granary in front of the dike, and behind that, a willow tree. You go between the granary and the willow, and then back to the fortress. First one back here wins. You'll be taking on Hurtle. He's our best horseman, so you'll have your work cut out. None of us can beat him, but if you manage to, fuck it. I'll give you one of our finest saddles, whatever the cost.
That's fair. Let's do it.
Great. I'll call Hurtle
मला
and you
एकटं
can get
चालवता येत
cracking.
नाही, पण ठीक आहे, आपण ट्राय करू आता. कुठून कुठे यायचं हे पण नाही माहिती.
Go! Ja! Quick!
चल भाई, चल चल
Ja!
चल. चलना मेरी जान.
Quick! Ja! Ja! Quick! Go! Quick! Ja!
चलना मेरी जान. भगा भगा.
Ja!
अच्छा, इथून वळवायचंय.
Hup! 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 Go! Go! Quick! Ja!
चल चल चल. तो थकलाय पुढचा.
Ja!
चल.
Ja! Go!
चल. Go fast.
Quick! Ja! Quick! Come on! Good.
It was good. It was good, भाई. चांगलं पळाला.
Well, you gave it a go, but Hurtle's just too good. Don't take it to heart, but I reckon you could beat him. If you want another try, just say the word. Getting away from his guard duty for a race will make Hurtle's day.
I want to hear about the horses. The race was nice, but now I'm all the more interested in where Lord Nebak got such fine horses from.
Well, if you won't take no for an answer, well, lucky for him, but not so lucky for others. We came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on folk here. We tore into them and hacked them to pieces. A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their souls. But we kicked their asses, and we took their horses. They had loads of them. Who knows where they got them, but that's by the by now.
Where did you fight with them?
Not far from the stream that feeds into Nabokov Pond. They were just watering their horses when we charged them.
Good for you.
Too right. It wasn't easy.
I see. Take good care of those horses, then.
I will. And if you don't have a sore ass from the saddle, we can have another round. Getting away from his guard duty and having a race would make Hurtle's day.
बस झालं रेस काय नुसतं
Bad luck, sir.
मंद किती रेस खेळणार माणूस लिमिट असते ना
What does that Pelzel eat? His breath stinks.
त्यांची मीटिंग झाली की नाही लेट्स गो सर्च किंवा यांची मीटिंग झाली की
Good to see you.
God be with you.
लॉक नाही भाई
Well, did you have fun? Don't take losing to heart. You're not the first fella I've left in the dust, and you won't be the last.
It's always good to test yourself against the best. Thanks. I still have a lot to learn.
Hey, no problem. At least I got to take a break from my boring guard duty. If you really want to learn, tell Pelzel and we can have another race.
Tell me, how's life in the fortress?
Nothing much. The days drag on, one much like another. What's worse, today I copped a shit job. Here with all the shit. But tomorrow will be better. I'm going on a patrol around the local area. I can't wait.
I know what you mean. What's your job today?
The prisoners?
You have prisoners?
Aye. Why else would I be standing here?
Good point. Who are the poor sods?
A couple of poachers. They're waiting to see what his
पोचर
lordship will do to them.
आमचा लॉर्ड के पण पोचरच होता
Christ. What a day. Any idea what that was? I'll go there. Phew. Careful!
Nice day.
हे तिकडे का ट्रेस पासिंग ठेवलं यांनी ब्लॅकस्मिथ
It's nice to meet someone from the trade. I'm also a blacksmith.
Is that so? Good lord, I wouldn't have expected that. You must have had a slice of luck to be hanging out with nobles. Me and my brother wanted to get out of the smithing trade, but something always brought us back. I'm Stay. Pleased to meet you, sir.
Henry. How's trade? The plates here. Is that your work?
Well, I wish. If I could make stuff like that, me and my brother wouldn't be stuck here. We just keep it in good nick. Mend it when the lads get it beat up, which they do all the time.
Aye. You need a furnace so hot that sparks fly. Then it's a lot easier.
If sparks fly, pal, you fucked up. The steel loses its strength.
Oh, really?
Aye, really.
Well,
I wouldn't hang around
aye,
here if I was you. You could do yourself a mischief, Master Blacksmith.
आईशी
You said you have a brother.
Aye, they call him Bull. The poor bloke tries hard enough, but he ain't got the knack. So he just helps out where he can. Or he does any work that's needed. He's working below on the fortification repairs right now. He'd be better off learning a different trade. But times is hard. This way, at least we're together. That's the main thing. Have you got anyone next to you on life's journey?
I have my lord, and
That's
that's all
all
I
I
need.
I understand. I wouldn't mind being a noble's retainer myself. What's he like, actually?
Brave and just. Everything a knight should be. Every day I learn something new in his service.
He's got you well trained.
And what's your lord like?
My lord doesn't like it when folks talk about him behind his back. Better leave it at that. I reckon it's time I got back to work. Farewell.
हा काम कर. त्यांची मीटिंग झाली की नाही? ए हाय शॉडी. या डिअर हंटर आहे वाटतं. हे मस्त आहे.
Damn it.
Hey, sir, I'm sorry, but I...
Hey! You're not allowed here.
ठीक आहे ठीक आहे ठीक आहे ठीक आहे. असं काय तर कोणाचं. ठीक आहे. आता त्याला किती वेळ लागतोय काय माहिती. आम्ही शॉडीवर बोलू परत.
Thanks for the herbs. And the rest.
Fuck.
Ah, Christ.
झोपू शकतो आपण. झोपू ना आपण.
I shouldn't keep Sir Hans waiting so long.
Can I help you? I'd love to give you more of my time, but I have to prepare the herbs. Wouldn't it be better if you left? Something
Okay.
might go missing, and then there'll be trouble.
Okay.
Who's there? What?
Hey, escape on. कुठे आहे हा?
It's a good thing you've come. We're all...
Let's go.
Excellent! My favorite retainer and protector just when I need him. The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat. Sir Yaramir is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergov, of course. So we got what we came for. What about you? Did you have fun?
I had a great time.
I had a great
I got to
time.
know a local girl. What a time we had.
Naturally. I take care of the important stuff while you chase the girls.
I'm only following your example, sir.
You have a point there. But now back to our duties. We return to Lord von Bergov.
To Trotsky, let's go.
I agree.
Fast travel is way more better. म्हणजे एवढं मोठं ट्रॅव्हल करायचं मरेल नाही का त्याच्यापेक्षा फास्ट ट्रॅव्हल केलं डायरेक्ट. काय दिसतंय काय दिसतंय भारी. यार सिनेमॅटिक खूप मस्त आहे खूप मस्त.
This place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. We'll pass on Sir Yaramiri's messages to Lord von Bergov, and our work will be done.
Of course. Let's see him at once.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry?
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Yaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
First of all, Sir Yaramiri sends his respectful greetings, sir, and he says he will pray for your good health. He was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company. He promised 2 armored horsemen and 3 infantry bowmen.
Roughly what I expected. Thank you, Lord Capon. The reserves are being assembled, and we'll soon have a strong enough force to deal with that rebel.
When will they arrive?
He said he'd send them tomorrow.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Sir Yaromir is pleased that the Nebakov banner will be flying above a war party again after so long. Thank you, gentlemen, for this little service. But we haven't been idle either. I have some news you might be interested in. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner, and it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But a bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. Make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone in the region is helping them, I want to know who.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I have a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
What should I do? Will get interest and find, but no torture. I don't. Huh?
I'm surprised how tender-hearted your men are. Especially after what that band did to you and your captain. But I haven't forgotten. We'll get it out of him. The hard way, if need be.
I'm glad to hear it.
काढायचं बाई
You have
बाहेर.
already
मग
surprised me once or twice. So I'm interested to see if you can do it again. And if not, I shall just hang the bastard. As a warning to the others. Nevertheless,
100%.
while we are dealing
त्यांनी
with
आम्हाला लुटलं, आम्हाला
nuisances,
किती
did you notice
कामात
anything
टाकलं,
suspicious on my estate
किती काय काय
while I
करायला
was
लागलं
away?
त्याच्यामुळे.
Something that might put us on the trail of those
आमचे लोक मारले
scoundrels,
फालतूचे.
say.
I'm afraid I
माझा
can't
पुत्र
help you
अजून
there,
सापडला
sir.
नाही. म्हटलं
While you
अजून
were
शोधायला
away, I
गेलो
spent
नाही.
my time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true. And you, Henry?
A strange thing happened. Young Semine rushed off from his own wedding as soon as the ceremony was over. He left his bride there. On their wedding night. The poor girl was devastated.
Interesting. That was around the time your company was attacked, was it not?
You are right. That is truly strange coincidence. Young Olda. I don't like where this is going. But we have to uncover the truth. I hope the answers are waiting for us below. In the dungeon. Now, to more pleasant business. My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz,
Black
came back
Bartosz.
from Prague with me. An outstanding
Nigga
swordsman,
Bartosz.
among other things. So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy some training, as my esteemed guest, he will be at your service. You will most likely find him at the sword fighting arena in the outer fortifications. That is all. Inform me about what you get out of the bandit.
ओके चलो त्यांचे पण बरं जायचं नवीन मेन क्वेस्ट चालू झाला के पण थांबतच नाही तर त्याच्यावर थांब रे बदका
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill
Obviously, यार,
gesture.
but
What's
एवढं
more,
त्रास देतात मग
we
torture
finally
करून
have a
त्यांच्यावरून
chance to put the
काढलंच पाहिजे
screws
ते
on
काय
someone who
काय
at least has some answers. Besides, from what you said, you don't particularly mind dirty work.
You're right. In short, it's our task.
But don't get the wrong idea. I'm also hoping we'll manage it without nasty shit.
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that, nobles have minions.
Minions.
Only now the minions are
Us. True.
Minions.
Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can. Shit.
आपण टॉर्चर करू आता त्या जो प्रिझनर आहे त्याला बघू आता कसं टॉर्चरिंग याच्यामध्ये हातोडा बितोडा नेल्स कान केस काहीतरी ओढायचं चावायचं उलट करायचं रॉकेल टाकायचं पेट्रोल टाकायचं किंवा नख काढायचे हात पोट कापायचं काहीतरी असेल काहीतरी असेल डेंजरस ते जुन्या काळात तर खूप डेंजरस असेल एकदम रॉ टॉर्चरिंग
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
So, it's up to us again.
कुठे आहे तो टॉर्चर करायचा ते कुठे आहे कुक manietta हाय
Grab the door handle and let's go.
टॉर्चर साठी चेंबर आहे वेगळं
New blood?
अरे
Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here.
Joker?
Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you, if you're not guards?
That's none of your concern now. You'll die today anyway.
So, you can talk too, eh? Tough fella.
Not just talk. He's good with the screws.
Yeah. Is
आपण
yapping all
टॉर्चर
you're good
करणार आहे वाटतं
for?
त्याला चाट दे ठेवून चूप
Fuck off!
आईच्या गावात
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongs and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
इच्छा गावात
They won't fit me, but they might fit you.
हो 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 हो
Should we try?
हो 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 हो
Anything.
इच्छा गावात
Just spare me the jokes, please.
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
फटकू त्याला
Is there a man among you they call Ishtvan?
Ish, who?
Ishtvan.
It's been a pleasure. Fuck off.
हो 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 हो
Where's that band of yours hiding? Look, I don't want to hurt you, but you must understand we can't go back to Von Bergov empty-handed. If you tell me where your camp is, maybe...
Surely you can't expect to make a deal with a lout like this. Do you know what he's done?
What he might have done?
Fine, Stickler, what he might have done. But we've got some questions for him too, not only Von Bergov.
So far, you're doing a great job.
You shut your trap when your betters are speaking. Come on, Henry. Put some pressure on him.
Tell us where we can find that damn band of yours. Now, I can thrash you for hours and not get tired. So
फेल
what's
झालं
it
यार
gonna be?
फेल झाला तर दुसरा यूज
Are
करायला
you gonna
लागेल
talk?
काहीतरी
Yeah. I'll tell you something.
नाही
Fuck
सांगणार
off.
तू तेच
I'll ask again. Where's your camp? You think you're real important, eh? A tough nut. A hero. But if you don't
हे पण
talk,
फेल झालं
some of your cronies will.
हट
And your sacrifice will be in vain.
You'd have to catch one of them first. Idiots.
Listen to me well. I've got lots of instruments here that can cause you the most
इथं
excruciating
बोलतो फटकाव
pain.
त्याला
You're no
Fetko.
executioner, fella. You look more like some fop.
Tearing, cutting, ripping. There's much the good
Fetko,
Lord
Fetko,
attached to
Fetko,
our
Fetko,
bodies
Fetko.
nice and loose and easy to
काप
separate.
त्याला काप
But you can
तो
easily
तो
avoid
लाईनीवर
all
येईल
that
त्याला काहीतरी कर
if you start talking.
I don't want to say exactly, so I don't look like a traitor. But we hide in the cliffs near Rock Tower.
भाई
There's a soothsayer's
सांगितलं
cottage
त्याने
nearby. Bow down
एवढं
or
प्रेमाने
something
मगाशी
she's
बोलला
called.
असतं तर वाचलं असतं ना तू
She brings us water and sometimes food.
Her name is Bojana.
Of course, Bojana.
And as I recall, she can hardly see. How exactly does she bring you water, eh? But you've loosened your tongue nicely. So let's carry on, why don't we?
I suppose we'll have to go harder.
Go lightly at first.
Well, you think I don't know that?
Ow!
Oh, I said lightly.
Want to try it yourself?
Ha! I didn't even feel that. Can't you do any better?
I can try.
Oh, fuck! You unwashed horse and cock!
You have a chance to save what's left of your teeth. Where is your camp?
In your mother's cunt! There's room for everyone there!
Enough! You're not going to speak to me that way, you filth! Henry! Show him what you can do with a hammer.
You don't have the balls!
We'll see. Maybe soon you won't have any.
Wait! 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 It doesn't matter anyway. You'll never get there. We made ourselves a nice little nest in Nabokov.
You're lying. I was just there and spoke directly with Lord Nabak.
Looks like our fellas pulled the wool over your eyes.
How did you manage that?
Old Nabark is a gullible fool, like you two. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the
भाई
fortress.
हा ऐकत नाही याला
We took it
फटकवेला
with
मी
one
आता
finger up our noses.
Just who
फटकवेला
are
म्हणजे
you people?
फोडून काढेल
I
भाई
doubt you're just common bandits.
Indeed not. We actually give a shit about the fate of this land. And above all, we don't want it fucked up by sellouts like you.
Bollocks! You're nothing but a band of mercenaries raiding for coin. You're no different than bandits. So don't try to turn your crimes into something noble. I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell you in a language you understand.
Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Berghoff.
But you will.
डॅम काहीतरी घे ना भाई तू वापरतच नाहीये
Go to hell, for Christ's sake!
Yes, torture. Yes, 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 yes.
Ah! You bastard!
आता बोल आता बोल आता बोल ना आता बोल
We've got a connection in the region, but I won't tell you more. Never!
We'll see.
No! Ah!
मग सांग भाई सांग पटकन चल
Kurva!
The name, say the name!
Older! Semine!
आई
The groom.
the groom
That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others? Once von Berghoff finds out...
All hell will break loose. But the people from the fortress are innocent. They know nothing. If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands.
Von Berghoff isn't a madman. He'll meet justice out fairly.
My arse!
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you? I knew I saw you somewhere before, and I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters! My innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Berghoff's side deserve to die.
I'll show you.
दे फटके दे फटके दे फटके आता वेगळं काय हॅमर बिमर घेणार हॅमर
You murdered my
दे
people,
ठोक ठोक
so enjoy this, you sack of shit!
ठोक 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 साठ एक नंबर एक नंबर दे दे ठेवून साठ एक नंबर
They were our friends.
You filth!
What? Satisfied now?
Of course, of course.
But we're not on von Berghoff's side. We came to him to negotiate an end to this senseless war. Only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! A likely story.
There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull. A firm hand is all he understands.
You're not worth the effort. I think the interrogation is over.
जे
We'll
पाहिजे
see
होतं
what
ते
Lord von
कळालं
Berghoff
आपल्याला
has to say about it.
लेट्स गो
Go to hell!
जे पाहिजे होतं ते कळालं की तो ओल्डा जो होता त्याच्या लग्नात आपण गेलतो त्याच्या लग्नात आपण खाणं पिणं चोरी केलं त्याची बायको नंतर रडत होती तोच साला हरामी निघला
How do you feel?
Jesus, Henry! It looked like you were starting to enjoy torturing.
भाई टॉर्चर मजा आली
Didn't like that much, to tell the truth.
We've got a task, and we had to carry it out.
I know, but still, I don't understand what got into you.
He told us something, didn't he?
Well, that they're based in Nabokov, but what he came out with in the end about that Semine being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Semine turned against von Bergov? It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it too?
I hope they're innocent, but either way, it looks like a terrible mess.
काय करायचं?
Now, there's nothing to be done. We must tell von Bergov what's really going on with Semine.
Don't think he'll be very pleased. Either way, we should go and see him as soon as possible and not drag things out. He's surely already waiting for us impatiently.
Done scene. चलो. आता आपण बोलू आणि काय म्हणतोय किंग वॉन बर्गव आपल्यावर ते बघू.
Careful.
कामवाली मावशी निघ ना शेवडी.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. अरे काय बंद आहे का रे?
Greetings to you.
अरे मंद साला, मला वाटलं की तो सांगतोय की आपण जायचंय तिकडे. कुठे वॅनबर्ग कुठे आपला?
I apologize.
When...
Good day. What do you need?
Christmas? Washing more would be a vanity.
ए नाही भाई, थांब तू.
My nose
वॉनबर्ग
sorely
कुठे?
appreciated. Is it really decent for a woman to stink like that?
What if the water makes me sick?
Why would it make you sick? That's just silly superstition. Here's some money. Now be so kind as to run along to the bathhouse.
God bless.
Excuse me.
Excuse to you. अरे वॉन बर्गॉफ कुठे आहे यार? इथेच पाहिजे होता तो, इथे नाहीये. मग कुठे आहे तो? चोरटेलाही आपण वेड्यासारखे चोरी करतोय. ऑन बर्गाव इकडे येणारच नाही कशालाच.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
सापडला पाहिजे एकदाचा हा.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashek. I want him to hear his too.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
The bandits have a camp in Nebakov. Somehow they succeeded in occupying the whole fortress.
What? How? Why? You met with Nebak yourself, Lord Capon. Did you not?
As it turns out, they locked Sir Yaramir away, and someone impersonated him quite convincingly. I'm sorry, sir.
Very well. Apology accepted. At least we have found this out now. They'll soon learn what a mistake they've made.
We got confirmation of what I already told you, sir. Older Semine is in league with those bandits. And he left his wedding so he could ambush you.
That madman. I will make him pay for that. And what of his father? And the people in the fortress? Have they been covering for him all this time?
I really don't think so. The Semines don't strike me as being clever enough to plot this together.
On the contrary. Only complete fools would dare stand against me. And those village idiots are just that kind.
That's all we found out.
I must say, you got quite a lot out of him. Certainly more than your men managed, Hashek.
But sir, they...
In any event, the die has been cast. Hashek, get your men ready. You will go to Semine and deal with that traitor.
He won't escape punishment, sir.
Nebakov will be next in line.
Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
केपॉन वर बोलायचं काहीतरी. केपॉन केपॉन थांब ना. हा निघला की निघला, थांबतच नाही. थांब.
Should we ride out for Semine?
Wait! We still have to wait for Hashek. We're not going to go there alone. Von Bergov is taking this all a bit too seriously, don't you think?
Are you surprised? He only got out of that ambush alive by a hair's breadth.
Well, so did we. I'm going to go to the stables and wait there for our departure. Come with me if you want.
There's something I have to do.
Just be sure to get here on time.
तो चलो हे बाजूला. भेंडी केपॉन मध्ये 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 नुसतं. आपण काय करू आता, रात्र आहे सो आपण रेस्ट करू. लेट्स गो. वीज वगैरे कसे कडकते डेंजर. was a good sleep. पाऊस नाही गेलाय पण चालू आहे पाऊस. टेबलच्या इथे जायचं बोलला तो. ते पण ते पण कुठे गेला? तो इथे काय रे पिवळे ड्रेस.
I changed my mind. I'll wait with you.
Well, look at that. Missed me already, eh?
बस. हा अरे यार त्याच्यावरच थांबायला पाहिजे होतं मी उगाच झोपून घेतलं.
There you are. Can we get going?
There's something I need to do first. Wait for me.
No waiting. You can catch up with us on the way to Semine. We leave right now.
Don't dally, Henry. I don't want to go there without you.
Okay, let's go.
We've got a long haul ahead of us, so to hell with unnecessary nonsense. Let's ride.
Where's my house? Let's go. So guys, I would say की हा एपिसोड आपण इथेच कंप्लीट करू आणि पुढच्या एपिसोड मध्ये
Good horse.
थांब 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 चल.
Wait! Wait! Wait!
अरे हो आरामात.
Henry, you and Lord Capon have already been to Semine, haven't you?
Aye. In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well.
So guys, I was saying की हा
It's
एपिसोड
good
आपण
to know
इथेच
the
कंप्लीट
place
करू
you're going to when there
आणि
could be trouble.
पुढच्या
Knowing its
एपिसोड
strengths
मध्ये
and
आपण
weaknesses.
नाही
Number
आपण
of
आता
men
सेमिनला जाऊ
hiding places.
सेमिनला जाऊ
So,
आणि तिथे हा
I'll be
एपिसोड बंद
counting on
करू
you
मग सो
if
जे
things
पुढे
go
होईल
wrong.
ते आपण नेक्स्ट एपिसोड
I
मध्ये
hope nothing goes wrong.
थांबा आपण कंटिन्यू करू.
I don't believe old Semine has joined the bandits. Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us as well. We've got a score to settle with them too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right. Even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy. I'm an old soldier. I've seen a thing or two. But this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding.
आम्हाला पण अँबुश केलं उलट लॉर्ड कॅप्टन मुळे वाचलो आम्ही. तो बोलला चल तिकडे पोहायला जाऊ त्याच्यानंतर तिथे त्याला मुली दिसली नाहीतर आम्ही पकडलंच गेलो होतो ना आम्हालाही मारलं असतं कारण की आमच्याकडनं शिल्ड काही ना काहीच नव्हतं. प्लस त्याच्यानंतर त्या आजीबाईने आम्हाला वाचवलं त्यामुळे अजून मस्त झालं.
And even a maidservant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Burgo with his own body like a true knight. Saved him. And paid the price himself.
Not everyone has such mettle.
Aye. Others would have shit themselves in his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family. And now Lord von Burgo will have to tell his father.
How did you manage to
एवढे
escape?
सगळे झाडं एवढे सगळं फील्ड आणि असं जुन्या सगळ्या गोष्टी भारी वाटतात बघायला.
We had better armor. We gained a bit of
असं कुठेच नाही राहिलं आणि असं घोड्याने ट्रॅव्हल नॉवल्स भारी वाटतं.
It seemed once they lost the advantage of surprise, they wouldn't risk it anymore. Or maybe they were going for von Burgo and his captain and thought they were dead. Von Burgo, Captain Thomas, the page and scribe were on the ground.
Yeah, there's something to that. What about the prisoner?
We wounded him in the leg, so he was unable to flee with the others. He hid in the woods, but he didn't get far. They left him there. Didn't care about their own people.
Would you recognize any of them?
Damn right I would. They were masked. But if I see some bastard there with a cut-up leg or a scar on his face, it's clear they were in on it. And then there'll be hell to pay in Semine.
An eye for an eye.
A tooth for a tooth, exactly. And I intend to teach them that nicely.
Tower Pond
आलं
either.
ऑलमोस्ट सेमिन
One more
जवळच
thing,
आला आता ते पुढे सेमिनच येईल ते.
their commander. Was he a big man in armor with a mace?
Aye, a mace. And he was damn good with it. That villain is no ordinary bandit, I'll tell you.
So we had the honor of encountering the same band. And did you see another fella there? Black armor, expensive ornate sword.
I don't think so. But if he's with them, we'll get him. Fear not, lad.
There was his captain. Robard was his name. Good man. He said justice and his mace would catch up with those bastards. I hope he was right.
आलो सेमिन ला आलो.
Bet he was, but
So,
it'll be the two of us who'll
तिकडे असे
catch up
छोटे
with
छोटे
him.
कॅसल्स असायचे.
And his very own
छोटे छोटे
mace
गाव
that I
असायचे.
pummel him with.
नाही त्या सेमिनचं मग एक कोणतरी हेड असणार असं असायचं ते. आला आपला स्क्वॉड. स्क्वॉड नाही बोला, स्क्वॉड्रन.
Open the gates for Lord Burgoff's emissaries!
भाई एंट्री है. ऑरा 9999. कसला स्मर्क दिला त्याने, कसला स्मर्क दिलाय त्याने, बेकार.
It's about time you also let us in.
Welcome, Hashek. To what do I owe this somewhat late visit, gentlemen?
Such a hearty welcome. Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trotsky for merely passing by.
Certainly not. Be my guests.
Just passing by, eh? I don't suppose it's lodgings for the night you're after, gents.
You're right about that. You can stuff your lodgings. I'm interested in that youngster of yours. Where's Older? Are you hiding him?
What do you mean, Hashek?
Don't play games with me. We know everything. He helped ambush Lord von Burgo's company. So where is he?
My Older? But
That's a serious accusation, Hashek. Unless you've got evidence, I'd advise you and your old company to ride back to Trotsky on the double.
मी
You
कसल्या
two,
रक्ताने
what's the
भरलेलो
meaning of
आहे.
this?
मी वॉशच नाही केलं.
Let's talk it over calmly. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding.
नाही.
My arse.
नाही.
Just look at him. He knows very well what this is
Misunderstanding
about.
नाहीये ती.
You should tell us what you know, sir. For your own good.
Come on, spit it out. Where are you hiding him?
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Do I have to turn this place upside down? Stop bullshitting me.
How dare you?
I withdraw my offer of hospitality. Leave, knights. We're finished here.
You're the one who's finished if you don't get your head around what's going on here. In the name of Sir Otto of Burgo, I'm giving you your last chance. Talk.
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band. But don't take my Older from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go? Hand him over. Or this place will be reduced to ashes.
You better listen to him, Lord Semine. This is a serious matter.
Do you not understand me? If you had a son, you wouldn't hand him over to the executioner either.
Keep resisting me, and I can promise he'll never make it to the executioner.
If you try anything, Hashek, I swear.
Shut your mouth, Gnarly. Everyone who's with those bandits is a vile traitor. And everyone helping them as well.
Hashek, don't overdo it. Alder deserves a fair trial, not a blood
बाई
feud on
त्याच्या
his
लग्नात
entire
खाल्लंय
family.
आपण.
That's
ट्रायल झाली
true.
पाहिजे.
Maybe they didn't even know about it.
You surely don't believe them, do you? Ha! I'm going to burn down this nest of vipers. And if anyone tries to stop me, I'll make no distinction between you and them. Well then, which side are you on?
त्या गावात मारामारी होणार आहे.
Nothing is going to be burned down.
That's not what Lord von Bergov wanted of you, Hashek. Come to your senses.
You won't tell me what to do or not do. I'll have my revenge on these bastards, and nobody will stand in my way. Not even you.
Enough talk! Guards!
बाई
To
मारामारी.
arms! Hammer them!
Traitors! Kill those traitors! I knew we couldn't trust that pair.
कोण आहे कोण आहे? अरे यार, आता कोणते आपलेत कोणते त्यांचे? पहिलं हे कळू दे मला. मला हेच कळलं नाही कोणते आपलेत कोणते त्यांचे. ए भेंडी कवर. ओ शिट. ओके. ओके.
You won't get out. There's more of them.
अरे कोण मारतंय मला? कुठून मारतंय? काय फालतू आहे? लांब जाऊन लढणार आहेत.
You swine.
नाईस. हा मारतो इथून.
I'll get you for that.
What the fuck? Von Bergov will hang us for this. All of us.
There is no other way.
Oh,
thanks. Thank you.
Christ. Such carnage. Von Bergov did this.
His right hand, Hashek.
Von Bergov didn't want anything like this. We were just supposed to... Fuck!
He was taking revenge for the ambush.
If you'd listened to me, I told you to...
It doesn't matter anymore who told who what, God damn it! That was yesterday's shit!
लफडा झाला मोठा.
Now it's all
फुल
new.
मारामारी केली.
We're up to our necks in it.
Von Bergov will be expecting Hashek to return.
Exactly. And when he finds out what happened, he'll raise Semine to the ground.
What are we going to do?
If we're to save ourselves, we'll have to cover our tracks.
What do you propose?
Well, it might sound mad, but Hashek was planning to burn down the fortress, and we...
I think I know where this is going.
We must do the same.
Are you mad? Burn down our family seat.
Oh, Alder. Henry's right. It's the only way. We can't stay here and pretend nothing happened.
Do you have anywhere to go?
Yes, I suppose so.
Be sure to go as far as possible. And you should set off this very night and make sure no one sees you. We'll give you until morning, and then we'll send news to von Bergov, and then it's in God's hands.
First, I have a few questions for Alder here.
All right. But quickly, please.
Who are they, these allies of yours?
Good checks, for the most part. That's all you need to know about them.
They're common murderers.
Obviously,
they took the lives of my people. Innocent people.
No one who tries to strike bargains with von Bergov is innocent in our eyes.
Now you've gone too far.
This is a war. All sorts of things can happen. As long
त्याला
as
पण
that
मारायला
criminal
पाहिजे रे.
sits in Trotsky, there will be no peace in this domain.
There's no peace because of that very band of yours. The one you even left your own wedding for.
But we almost had him.
My God. Why do you punish me so?
यार
Does the name Istvan Toth mean anything to you?
Why do you ask?
Because I have a feeling you must have come across him. And he has something that belongs to me.
Aye, I know the name. He joined us not long ago.
He's a traitor!
Traitor or not, we can use every man who will stand against von Berghoff. But he's a foreigner, and I don't trust foreigners much.
Why did you join those bandits?
Because von Berghoff is a traitor, a scourge of this land. Isn't that clear?
Your father is his vassal. Didn't it occur to you what would happen when he found out? Besides, a noble siding with such a rabble.
If I'd known, I'd never have consented to such a thing, believe me.
Because your spine is so bent from old age that you can't even stand up tall and straight anymore. Those bandits, as you call them, are the only people in this domain with the courage to stand against injustice for a righteous cause. But it seems that means nothing to all you here.
Enough. Remember who we owe our lives to. Have a little humility. Since we've lost everything else because of you.
I'd rather live in squalor than in a golden cage as von Berghoff's rat.
What will we do?
Von Berghoff already knows the outlaws are based in Nebakov, and he's planning a big raid. We can take advantage of that.
If we're lucky, and he believes what Henry and I tell him,
भाई
hopefully he'll
हे
only
असं
take
का
out his
करताय
wrath
तो
there.
भाई
Meanwhile,
सगळं उलट पालट करून
we
टाकलं
could
यांनी
flee.
And leave them to their fate? Betray my comrades in arms?
Older, look around you, damn it. Was this not enough for you? If he wants, von Berghoff will raise every castle for miles around to the ground.
When does von Berghoff want to attack Nabokov?
Only he knows for now.
And don't even think about warning them. We must disappear immediately.
The two of us will go back to Trotsky now and put on the best charade we can for von Berghoff.
And not a word to anyone about what happened here. Anyone.
If it all works out, and if we ever meet again, I'll repay you.
Let's not delay any longer, Alder. God protect us. And you as well.
पहिला मोठा सीन झालाय हा सीन लईच मोठा झाला आपण ते आता पेटून दिलं सेमिन पेटून दिलं
We should ride back. Report this to von Berghoff.
सेमिन दिलं पेटून भाई बेकार लय बेकार ओके सो गाईज आपण हा एपिसोड इथेच बंद करतोय अपन भेटू आता पुढच्या एपिसोडमध्ये तो गाइस चलो बाय बाय टेक केयर एंड डू सब्सक्राइब एंड लाइक मिलते हैं अगले एपिसोड में बाय बाय सी या गुड नाइट एंड प्लेजेंट नाइट व्हाट डू आई वांट टू डू हाँ बाय बाय